Okay, so if you guys don't know, I started PC gaming around March. Around March, I started PC gaming, and I was extremely excited to get my PC. And at the time, um, I didn't really care about frame rate and all that stuff. I just played the games. I was like surprised I could play them, and I just played them out of my own enjoyment and without worrying about anything. But then, in these past like 2 months or so, I have really just been worrying too much about frame rate and graphics. Now, if you look up in the top right corner, you'll see a frame rate counter, which that is the Steam frame rate counter or whatever. Monitor, I don't know what you'd call it. But I tend to have that thing on 24/7. So I keep forgetting to turn it off. And I need to, I really do, because if I'm playing a game at 60 FPS and I see it dip to 56 or like 55, anything below 60, I start to decrease settings, or I start to get kind of mad and wonder, why am I not getting the frame rate that I want? And I'll start looking into upgrades, and I'm like, man, if I had the money, I would upgrade. And it kind of makes me forget the reason that I even came to PC, and that is to play games that I couldn't on console, and to mod games like Skyrim and stuff like that. And this game is a perfect example, Metal Gear Solid 5. It is a perfect example because I can play it at between with high settings, but with medium shadows. So I'm not there. I'm not up there at ultra settings, and sometimes it makes me mad that I'm like, man, why can't I play this at ultra? But then I realize it doesn't matter. I mean, a game is a game. You don't need to have the highest graphics and the highest performance to play a game. But I tend to let that circulate in my mind, and that's what I'm constantly thinking. And that's why whenever Battlefield 1 comes out, I was kind of debating, should I get it on Xbox One or PC? Because PC, I looked at some benchmarks of Battlefield 1 with my graphics card, and I'm going to be able to run it at between low and medium settings. And if I start dropping frame rate, I'm going to be thinking, man, I need to upgrade. But if I get it on Xbox One and it drops frame rate, I know that I can't do anything about that. So it kind of doesn't worry me that much. But on PC, it starts to worry me, and I'm like, man, I really need to upgrade. And, like, I just need to stop worrying about frame rate and graphics so much. And, I just need to, like, just concentrate on the game. I mean, that's what a game was made for, was to play them. And I'm probably missing out on a lot of games just because I can't run them at ultra settings at 60 FPS. Because some games I have started, like, Crisis 2, I started that game, played it at ultra, and was getting around 45 FPS. And I'm like, man, I just want to like max this game out at 60 FPS. And I've barely played it since I bought it. So I'm like, I've probably missed out on a great game. I need to go back and replay it, even if I do have to lower the settings. Because for me, preferably, well, I prefer frame rate or performance over graphics. I would rather have a higher frame rate than have a higher graphics setting. But that's just me. Tell me in the comments below what you guys prefer, graphics or frame rate. Because I would rather sacrifice the graphics for the frame rate personally. But overall, I just need to stop worrying about frame rate and stop worrying about graphics. I just need to play the game. And it's become even more of a problem ever since I came to PC. But tell me what you guys' thoughts are in the comments below. Do you prefer graphics or frame rate? And I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, goodbye.